Hello.
Welcome to our living room, and our Christmas tree is behind us. We thought it might be fun to do just a really cute video about holiday movies. I mean, we are about a little over a week before the big day. Christmas is coming, and we're busy baking and doing family stuff. I'm sure some of you are going to be traveling or receiving guests, and you know, sometimes it's nice to sit down and just enjoy an old favorite or a new favorite, an old classic or a new classic. And we love movies. There's absolutely no question. We absolutely love them. So we went through our DVD collection and we found a few that we might suggest if you haven't seen. Maybe you might consider watching them this holiday season. You know, these kind of stray from the old classics, which are absolutely necessary. You gotta watch It's a Wonderful Life and Miracle on 34th Street, White Christmas, Holiday Inn, Fabulous Musical with Bing Crosby, Christmas in Connecticut, The Bishop's Wife. I mean, the list is long.
And the other children's favorites like Frosty and Rudolph and
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yes.
You know, oh, and my favorite, Rankin and Bass animated TV Christmas special was The Year Without a Santa Claus, and that was my favorite one ever. And then there was another one that came right around the time I was in college, and it was called The True Story of How Santa Became. It's something about how Santa Claus came to be. It is so cool, and you can't hardly find it. I've never had any luck finding it. I literally have probably a 30-year-old VHS tape somewhere in my attic that has a videotaped copy of it off of the TV, complete with commercials, circa 1984. So, you know, but anyway, we went. Okay, so Rick says, what are these?
These are movies that you wouldn't think they're Christmas movies.
Okay, Love Actually. This movie is a lot of fun. It's kind of like an anthology movie. It's several stories about different couples, and in the end they all come together and they're all connected. If you've ever seen Valentine's Day or New Year's Eve, is that the other one? It's done in the same vein. So you meet all of these little stories, and then in the end they all come together. So Love Actually is definitely on the list. And these are not done in any particular order. These are just movies that we love.
Just because they're not open doesn't mean you haven't seen them.
Right, well, they're all open.
No.
They are. They are all open. Oh, this one? Sorry, this one. The Family Man with Nicolas Cage. This one didn't get great reviews, but it is a fantastic film. And it really does. It's kind of done in the same theme. I didn't mean to put that over your face, sweetheart. Of It's a Wonderful Life. You know, what would happen if I never existed? So this is a definite must-see if you haven't seen it. It's a really excellent Christmas film. And here's one you might not consider a Christmas movie, but I always consider it a Christmas movie because it takes place during Christmas. It's Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Billy Murphy. Billy Murphy? Eddie Murphy. Oh my lord. Hello. This movie is just flat out fun, and if you have small children, you might consider watching it before you watch it with them. It does have a couple of grown-up themes. Does involve a lady of the evening. So maybe not for the little ones, but for mom and dad, this is big fun.
Another one of my favorites. We don't have it here with us now, but it's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Absolutely love that movie.
That one is great. And what are these? These are like new favorites.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 Christmases with Reese Witherspoon. I can't talk tonight. I know.
Too much eggnog.
No eggnog. I don't drink any eggnog with juice in it. Just eggnog. Just plain. Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn. This one is hysterical and fun, and it just shows 2 really dysfunctional families. And you know what? We all have dysfunctional families. None of us can hide from it. We're all dysfunctional in our very own special way. And we all have those moments when we dread going, especially at holiday time. Because, let's face it, wouldn't some of us rather go to Hawaii instead of going to mom and dad's house for Christmas?
Well, who was it that said that was the best way to ruin a holiday?
Oh, that was Hyla. The best way to ruin a holiday? invite your family.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And this one, I love this movie. I didn't think I was gonna like this movie because I'm not a real big fan of Danny DeVito. But I gotta tell you, Deck the Halls is really awesome. And it's awesome because it has a really great message. And it has, oh, what is her name? I can't think of her name. Kristen Chenoweth is in this movie. And I don't know about you, but I absolutely adore Kristen Chenoweth. I've been in love with her since she was in Your Good Man, Charlie Brown on Broadway and played Sally. And then went on to win a Tony Award for being in Wicked. Kristen Chenoweth is a firecracker, and she is fabulous in this film. So if you have not seen Deck the Halls, check it out because it is the ultimate battle about a man who sets out to have the most amazing light display in the world that can be seen from space. Yes.
Actually, that was Chevy Chase.
No, it's this one.
It's that one.
It is this one.
I haven't seen shit.
The Griswolds can be seen from space without trying, but this guy literally went out to set that record, so. Okay. This one, I watched one time in the theater, and I have never watched all the way through since because it literally makes me cry so bad. The Polar Express. This one is special to us in our home because when we lived in Arizona, we lived in Williams, Arizona, which is the home of the Grand Canyon Railway, and the Grand Canyon Railway does a Polar Express every year. Now, there are a few other railways across the United States. The Great Smoky Mountain Railway, I believe the tourist railroad in Colorado. The one in Colorado. And there's a couple others that do a Polar Express theme. It's a short ride. It's every night for, you know, the run up to Christmas. But the Polar Express is a classic, and it's based on the book The Polar Express. And if you haven't seen this, you should absolutely see it, and you should watch it with your children or your grandchildren, and you should hold them close when you do it.
And have hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
I have to sing that for chorus every time.
Yeah, well. Okay, and this one is Molly's favorite.
Kids' favorite.
Oh, these are kids' favorites?
Oh, this one is.
This one is Elf. Again, if you have not seen Elf, you have not watched a Christmas movie.
You've not lived.
You've not lived. Elf is awesome, and if you watch Elf and you don't like Buddy, you have no soul. Simple.
Now, this is my favorite because I'm actually wearing the t-shirt right now.
Yep. Old
Christmas Story. I love this movie.
I've only seen that once all the way through.
And I have to tell you, the very first time Micah saw it, which was last Christmas, she sat down with us and watched it. Now, you know, they run this ad nauseum every Christmas. They run it for 24 hours. Maybe you get sick of it, maybe you don't. I'm of the latter persuasion.
Stupid.
I never get tired of this movie. The first time I ever saw this movie was my Christmas in 1984, which was the year I was a senior in high school, which was the year that it originally came out on VHS. And we rented it, and that was all it took from there. Gene Shepard was, and will always be an amazing writer. He paints a canvas like no one else, and these are recollections from his very own childhood. Christmas Story, I personally could probably recite the entire thing from beginning to end, and it irritated my daughter while she was watching it because I was sitting there saying the lines, and she was like, "Would you please be quiet?"
I forgot something.
You forgot something. Oh, this.
This is where we learned the 4 basic food groups.
The 4 basic food groups are
Candy,
candy cane,
candy corn,
and syrup.
syrup.
Just so you know. But yeah, Christmas Story is definitely a classic, and you should always watch it. Even if you can recite it by heart, you should always watch it, and you keep it in your heart your whole life, because, you know, you don't want to die of soap poisoning. No.
My second all-time favorite is Christmas Vacation. I love this movie.
Who could not love Clark Griswold trying to capture the perfect family holiday? I mean, it has everything.
The cat.
Everything from squirrels in trees, old deaf uncles, senile aunts, and bosses who do not give bonuses.
Don't forget flaming cats.
Oh yeah, flaming cats.
Oh my god.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, and exploding sewers.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. It's absolutely hysterical. And this, for me, of the vacation movies, this is my number 1, and Las Vegas Vacation is my number 2. Absolute favorites. And then
On a more serious note,
we have a couple more serious ones. These are the last 2 that we have in front of us, but this in no way limits us from the Christmas movies that we enjoy. These are just the ones that we have in our collection. We stopped buying DVDs, seriously, a couple of years ago because of Amazon and Netflix and the things that we can stream right on our computer or to our television. So it really kind of is pointless, I think, to pay a lot of money for a DVD when I can just stream it off of Netflix or get it from Amazon absolutely free or for like $2 with my Prime subscription. The Nativity Story, again, if you haven't seen this one, this really is a beautiful rendition of the Christmas story, and it is so touching and it is so well done. It's a biblical portrayal of the journey of Mary and Joseph and the birth of Jesus Christ.
this is one you watch with your kids and you don't say a word.
That's right.
Don't eat anything, don't drink anything, don't say a word.
No, and you put all of your electronics away for the night, and then you watch this. This movie touched my heart because it at one point during the journey from to Bethlehem, you don't think a lot about, that they put Mary on a donkey and he walked with her so that they could take the census and be counted. But she was with child and he walked and he didn't ride on a donkey. And Joseph, the way they portrayed Joseph and how painful it was for him to walk all that way. And it just really, I hadn't really thought about it before. And so watch this movie. It's a fabulous movie to watch anytime, but on Christmas Eve it's extremely appropriate. And then this one is my all-time favorite Christmas movie. A Christmas Does Not Go By that I do not watch this in one way, shape, or form. And I talked about this video last year, and it's called The Gift of Love, A Christmas Story. I actually uploaded the movie on my channel last year and was contacted by the gentleman who originally holds the rights to the film. The film was originally shown on CBS 2 or 3 Christmases in a row when I was very young, in high school, and then it was never seen again. About 10 years ago, I was able to get a copy from someone who actually made a DVD of a converted VHS recording. It was not very good. The sound was really crappy, but nonetheless, I still had a DVD that I could watch every year because the story is so special. And it's called The Gift of Love, A Christmas Story. It has Lee Remick and Polly Holiday, and it is an amazing story about a woman who is struggling with the death of her mother, and how she finds peace in the end. But the gentleman, he signed the DVD for me, and I don't know if you can see that, but it was very, very heartfelt. He shared some stories with me in a series of emails that we sent back and forth to each other, and I really can't thank Dick Atkin enough. He sent me this DVD. He says, thanks for all your warm thoughts for the movie and all my best for the holidays. So if you have the opportunity, this is actually available on Amazon and you can get your own copy of it. I have been contacted by several people over the last year who have seen my video talking about this movie, who actually have said, I've searched and searched for this film and I'm so glad to have found it again. And if you get the opportunity to watch it, I hope that you find it to be just as special as I do. That's the end of our stack of DVDs. So we just wanted to share that with you. We thought it might be a little bit fun. And we hope that you have some fun this holiday season watching movies with your friends and family. Tell us down below what your favorite holiday movie is. Maybe we haven't seen it, and maybe we have and we really love it too, and maybe we just didn't mention it here because we didn't think about it. So until next time, I'm Noreen.
Rick.
Merry Christmas. Bye. Oh.
That's one of Rockwell painting right there.
Yeah, it is. And then there's you.
It's in my chair.
Yeah, it is. Okay, we're done. Oh, I like that shot. I just like that very much of us sitting in front of the Christmas tree and What is that? If that's Norman Rockwell, what is that?
No. Vulgar.